Still light out. Must not be live yet. Coming up soon. Couple of minutes. You just got to listen to my crap. I get a lot of questions on if you're taking the Series 6, this SIE, the 63, the 7, 66, 65, whatever you want to take, whatever you're taking, this channel will be the best resource for you to use. Now, the question I get all the time in these lives, and I'm trying to save some time so people don't have to hear the same thing over and over again. I love your questions, but this will help you. Is I'm taking the test tomorrow, next week, whatever. What do I do? I answer this all the time. Totally cool. We're good. But let's get into this a little bit. Now, if you're taking it tomorrow, get off. I love your views. Just get off. I don't need them that bad. I'd rather get some sleep. Go watch my quick and dirty on the video on the quick and dirty, and go from there. Get some sleep. Get up. Take this thing like a bad bitch. Take it like a savage. Don't look back. Beat the crap out of it. You have the confidence to beat this thing. Okay. Now, if you're taking it after tomorrow, say you're taking it in 2 days, no testing tomorrow. If you really need to, and your boss makes you, then do short quizzes. Nothing big. Nothing that's going to rattle your brains. Just maybe shake the cobwebs off. Tomorrow should be if you're taking it anytime after tomorrow, the day before should always be adding knowledge. Watch videos, read chapters you're weak on, do little tiny quizzes, but you should be adding knowledge and done right around dinner time. Maybe if you're taking in the afternoon, maybe a little later, but really tomorrow's not a tax your brain stuff. It's really add stuff, go over acronyms. I have videos that cover last minute stuff, all that stuff. And now let's say you're taking it beyond 2 days from now. You want to take a final every morning, or try to match it to the time you're taking it on the test, right? Take a final every day, and then anything you score, review it in detail, wrong and right answers. You got to learn from the right ones. Make sure you got them right for the right reason and wrong for the wrong reason. Could be dumb mistakes, right? Or just lack of knowledge. Go back and then review it. Anything under 75 or under 70, you want to reread or watch a video on, and rinse, repeat. Don't tax yourself too much. Don't go crazy. Look, I'm not a fan of more than one test a day, but some firms require 2 or 3 a day. You got to do what you got to do. Okay. It's not going to hurt you. Just remember the third test of the day will almost always be a lot worse than your first two. I mean, your second one will drop. Third one, I mean, after 400 questions, 500 questions, you can't be at the same place. So don't stress yourself over that. Just the last one, kind of mail it in. But most of the time is getting used to just reviewing everything. Also, start getting a good night's sleep right away. You want to get in the habit. You don't want to be up till midnight every night, and then 3 days before the test start changing your pattern. No, I do that. If I'm up at 3 o'clock one night and I sleep late the next day to like 8 or so, or 9, because I'm old, I don't sleep late. And then I'm up till 3 o'clock every night. And even if I try to go to bed early, I'm staring at the ceiling. I got to put an audiobook on, or I can't go to sleep. So start your pattern early. Now, remember, the night before should be relaxing. Go out to dinner. Do whatever you have to do to relax, whatever floats your boat. If it means being strapped up and whipped, I don't care. Whatever works for you, works. Okay. Those are the two things. That's what the most common question I get is, what do I do if I'm taking the test? So hopefully this solves it so I can work on other stuff. Okay. Now, remember something. I'm here to help you. Ask questions on anything. I have a couple of things I have, right? So I have the Facebook groups, Series 65, 66 exam group, super supportive for those exams. Then I run, I'm a moderator on the one, but on this one, I run along with Michael Weiss, who's a great tutor, by the way, Series 7 exam, tutor.com, and I'm series7exam.org. I just messed them up. I'm very expensive. He's about half the cost, but he's really good. If you go to the Facebook group, super supportive community, unbelievably supportive community. It's unbelievable. There's about almost 4,500, 5,000 people in there. A lot of supportive people. It's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. The most supportive group they have a chat room going. They start study groups, which are magic, all that stuff. Anyway, come on. You know what? Enough of this. Ken, let's get on. Hey, welcome. Boom. Ian, you're going to have some good stuff. Go get off here, Ian. I'm glad I got to get on it before you jumped off. Go get it, baby. Go get it. Get some sleep. Go get some relax. Go find yourself a nice girl or guy and just have a little good time. Not saying, just be good. Okay. Make sure the consent. Okay. But boom. Okay. Okay, Duder, you need to get that up, right? I know you can pass next. Okay, I know you can pass this. Okay. You got to study a little harder. Okay. Settlement dates. Shane, come on. It's two things. Everything is, remember, settlement, everything's T+2. Every fucking thing is T+2. And treasuries and options are T+1. Boom. There's nothing else. Cash settlement, you have to choose that, right? So everything's T+2. And I'm going to go back. His popped up on me. Everything's T+2. Options and treasuries are T+1. If you see cash settlement, there's no security that settles same day, okay? No security settles the same day. You have to choose to settle the same day. That's the way that goes. Okay, let's get back to the beginning. Okay. Ian, get the fuck off my live. Okay. I love you, though. Okay. Julie. It's to me, it's like Julie from Cos. Okay, so now 2 weeks, baby, we got this. Okay, so okay, lots of questions. I fucking love this. This is awesome. Okay, this is what I want. I want questions. Not everyone saying, "What do I do for the test tomorrow?" That's why I do that video. Ivy. Okay, so now, you got a question. Okay, here we go. Interest rate options. Okay, so think about this. You're actually investing. Okay. Yeah, go watch my options for the SAE. I have a whole thing on that. I do that all the time with the charts, but Sam, we'll get to it. Okay. Rock, how are you? Okay. Jackie, we got this. No. Okay, we'll get to you, Jackie. Hold on. You got to wait I got to wait. So interest rate options, you're basically betting on the interest rates, right? So think of it. If you buy a 70 call, that's like you're betting that the rates are going to go up 7% because 7% equals 70. 7.5% is 75. 8% is 80. So you're betting on the rates going up. So if you think the rates going up, you buy a call. And here's the thing. If you think rates are going down, you buy a put. And remember, you're getting, whenever you buy a non-equity option, whether it's an index option, interest rate options, VIX, currency, when you exercise, you're getting the in-the-money amount. So if you buy a 70 put and it closes at 65, you're going to receive $500. That's not your profit because you have to take the premium out, but that's what you're getting. Whether you buy a call or put, if you buy a call or a put at this non-equity, when you exercise, you are receiving money. Not you've already paid the premium. Okay. Now, NICA does not. Only Durable does, but I get there. Okay. Ooh, I like the questions. I love it. Okay. So now I'm going to be here till fucking 10 o'clock. Now, guys, and stay with me because I will get to them all. I'm going to work my way down. Sometimes I fall up and be 5-10 minutes behind. Now, if I have a bond portfolio, I am worried that interest rates will rise because then my price will go down. So I will buy interest rate calls. So I'll make money on the calls. Okay. I can make money on the calls. Okay. And hopefully that will offset what I lose on the bonds. Interest rate options aren't that big. They're not going to have to do a lot of stuff, but treat them like they're regular options. You buy a 50 call, you want the interest rate to go above 5%. If you buy a 50 put, you want the interest rate to go below 5%. So remember, the interest rates just add a zero, right? In a way, times 10 maybe. 5 times 10 is 50. So 5% is a 50. 52 strike is 5.2%. 7.8% is a 78 strike. That's where that goes. And you're betting on the options. Okay. Hope that helps a little bit. Okay. Rachel, are you doing them with the answers off or on, right? So if you're doing them with the answers off, then you gotta learn to be a bad bitch, right? You gotta kind of be a bad bitch about this and get on it, okay? Stop fucking overthinking, okay? I want you to just pick an answer and move on. That's what I want you to do, Rachel. If your answers, they're on, turn them off. Turn the fucking answers off. That'll cut your time in half. And your scores will go up. There's your answer. That's why it's taken too long. Take it with the answers off. Try that now. And you got to be a bad bitch, right? Take it like a savage. Don't sit there and go, oh, I wonder what it is. Just pick an answer, move on. Let's see how you do. Also, remember, as I tell everyone, you're going to look at an answer and it's likely this. And then you go, oh, wait, it might be. It's never the, it might be. I promise you. It's never that might be. It's always the most likely. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's talk about this. What does that happen? I always try to, no, I don't want to block the user. Just to want to unpin it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hope that helps a little, Rachel. Okay. Okay, so let's think about this. Remember, so think about this. Okay. Tyler. No, that I don't do. Okay. Nate, I love it. Tyler, congratulations. Let me get to it. I'll come back to it, Avalis. Tyler. Awesome. That's awesome. 62, you're done. I don't do the 86, 87. Those are hard fucking tests. I think still, Anything other than SIE and stuff, like all the principal exams and all this shit, I think STC is the best. I think the other exams go too deep and they make it more complicated. Okay, now let's get back to this. Okay, so Avalis, what does it mean what happens when you have an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend? I'll answer because I don't want to wait. That means you don't have one. Okay, ex-husband, ex-wife, don't have one. Like when I go to a party, I introduce my wife as my future ex Mrs. Finnan. She doesn't like that, but whatever. Now, Pickle the Beast. Go watch my video that starts. Go rewind to the back and watch the video. That's why I do that 5-minute long video to explain what people do. Go do it, baby. Go do that. Okay. But you should probably start taking tests with about 10 days to go. So now let's talk about this for a second. I literally make that whole video. Okay. 9-10's hard, but it's okay. The options are a little harder. It's more about the regs. Okay. They take the 63 on your own and they go fuck them and tell them I'll bring them back. If they fired you, Rock, just that you dodged the fucking bullet. Let me get back to this. Okay. Now, the record date is the day you must be an owner of record, right? So if the record date's Thursday, okay, if the record date's Thursday, I have to be an owner of record by Thursday, which means I have to settle by Thursday. So if I buy it Monday or settle on Wednesday, yeah, I'm good. I want you to picture the record date as a little old man or woman, the transfer agent or the pay agent. At the end of the day, they look at the list of all the owners of the stock who've settled, and anyone whose name is on the list gets the dividend. Everyone who's not on the list doesn't get the dividend. So if you buy it on Monday, record date's Thursday. If you buy it on Monday, you settle by Wednesday, you're good to go. If you buy it on Tuesday, you settle by Thursday, you're good to go. Because remember that they check it at the end of the day. You're settling, okay? So now if you buy it on Wednesday, you settle when? Yes, you settle on Friday. You settle after the record date. So you're not getting the dividend. You're too late. That's the X date. The X date is, so let's do it this way. So the X date, the buyer doesn't get the dividend, but the seller does. But let me get into that. So let's go back. Thursday record date. If I buy, okay. Boom. That's awesome. I love that. Pickle, I love it. Now, I try to plan for this shit. That's why I do that video, because I know everyone asks that question. This way we can get to actual questions, right? Okay. So now, or I spend the whole 2 hour talking about taking exams. And I love doing that, but I want to get to questions. Okay. Now, if you buy it on Monday, you settle on Wednesday before the record date. That means the buyer gets a dividend, the seller does not, because the seller's off the list. On Tuesday, if you buy it on Tuesday, the buyer gets a dividend, the seller does not, because you settle. If you buy it on Wednesday, you settle on Friday, which means the seller's name is still on the list on Thursday night. So the seller gets a dividend. So on the cum date before the X day, the buyer gets a dividend, the seller does not. If you buy it on the X day or after, the seller gets a dividend, the buyer does not. Remember that, okay? And remember, what happens on X day? They drop the price of the stock by the amount of the dividend on the X day. Because why? Because if you buy it on the X day, you're not getting the dividend. Now remember, settlement on everything is T+2. Options and treasuries are the only things that are T+1. You can choose a different settlement, but that's the regular way. Okay. Boom. Dead wives can't nag, baby. Debit wide and credit narrow for spreads. I love it. Okay. Jackie D. Okay. All answer options are possible. I really like given assets. Does that? I hope that helps, Avalis. Okay. Now, yeah, Alexander, I'll get to. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what you. Can you redo that? I don't know what it is. Don't worry about the percentages too much. You have to go with what they gave you. Okay, they'll give you percentages. Just go with what they gave you. Then trust me, the exam ones, the ones on the real exam, are not as the percentage ones are not as fucking mean as the vendors do. The vendors are like 82% equity versus 78% equity. There's no fucking difference. Literally, just a difference without a distinction, or whatever it is. Distinction without a difference. Okay, back to this. So let's say you own stock, Jackie. Let's say you own stock at 50. Okay, you want it to go up, so you do a sell limit up higher so you can make a profit. Now, let's say you own stock at 50, and you're afraid it's going to go down. You're afraid it's going to go down to 50. Okay. Yichin, I just did a video. Go watch my order retention. I cover it. That's the bonus. Yitchin, if you watch my order retention, my FINRA record retention thing, at the end, I put what's on a trade ticket and what's on a confirm. Go watch it. It's not that long. Under 5 minutes. You can put 5 minutes in your day. Now, so let's talk about the stop order. Say the stock's trading at 50. See, I do that so this way I can get a quick one out of the way. So when I scroll, I don't have to do it again. Gets me catch up because I'm only 18 minutes behind now. So now, I own stock at 50. I'm afraid it's going to go down. Okay. I'm afraid it's going to go down. So what I'm going to say is, you know what? Let's just stop the fucking bleeding. I want to sell 100 shares at 55. Okay. Sell 100 shares at 55. So if it gets, let me do it this way. If it gets down to 55, I want you to sell it. Okay. So you own stock at 60. We're changing it to 60 because I think I fucked up. And then you go, look, if it gets down to 55, just get me the hell out of it. So really, if you gave me that order, I can just sit there and watch it every day and go, okay, when it trades at 55, sell it. Or I can place a sell 100 at 55 stop. That means as long as the orders above stock is above 55, I don't see it. I don't care. I don't even see it. Okay. Then once the stock trades at 55, it triggers and the covers come off and it goes, hey, sell it at the market. So that's what that is. It's saying sell me at the market. So a stop order protects you in a way because the stock trades at 60, nothing happens. It trades down to 55, it triggers, and then you sell it on the next price no matter what. So what happens is it's not that you're guaranteed 55. There's Teddy. Teddy, where you go? You're not guaranteed 55, but it's probably going to sell around there. So you're just stopping your loss. That's why they're called stop losses, right? Stock's trading at 60. It ticks at 55. The order comes on automatically. It has to be a trigger, then a trade. And then it trades at the next price and boom, you're out of your position. So literally a stop order, it's placed, a sell stop is placed below the market. Once a stock trades at the trigger price, it becomes a market order and you sell your stock right away. It's literally like me saying to you, Jackie, listen, I own the stock at 60. When it gets down to 55, I've taken enough of a loss. Just get me out of the damn thing. So you'll know when it trades at 55, you'll place a market order, or you'll just place a sell stop at 55, and it'll place the order automatically. I hope that helps a little bit. I do have videos. If you look in my quick topics playlist, I have a lot of these videos in there. Okay. It's all right, Jackie. You can watch a replay, but I don't do this for replays. I think they're crap. Okay. So no. Ian, you better be gone. Kyle, good. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, Mike, but you use my videos. You won't have a problem. Okay, I'm glad it helped. Now, Mike, go join my membership. You have? Yeah, I think you have. Just watch my videos first. I promise you it's not that bad. Like on my options video on my Series 7 playlist is a, what do you call it? Is literally an hour when STC's is 3 hours. And I have some good news. Hannah Grace came from the earth, came from the heavens, came down and struck the 7 and killed it and destroyed it. And she had a ton of options, which is a good thing. From on high, she nailed the 7, and she walks into the weekend like a bad fucking bitch. Awesome. Ooh. All right, we gotta go back. Okay. Sure. Don't worry about it. Pickle, we'll work on that. Here's the other thing. You could join my membership. You could join my membership and do that. Okay. 3 years. I think the statute of limitations is 3, Nick. Okay. Mike, don't worry about the options too much. Okay. Hannah, did I embarrass you with doing that? Sometimes I'm in a fucking crazy mood. Okay, so now I've been moving my daughter. She's finally moved into the house about a half a mile from me. Her house it's funny. Her apartment was good size, but it covers like a fifth of her house. So it's like the kids are on one side, the movers came in, the kids didn't even see the movers. Okay, so now, what do you mean by can and can't do? They're pretty much straightforward. Okay. They're not that. Here's the thing. They're not that heavy. They're not that heavy on the test. They're going to be there. It's mostly about like what's class A versus B. Is it taxable or not? That's again on the 66. It's more like going to be understanding the high level stuff, like what's taxable, what's not. I know I'm repeating the share class stuff like that. Nothing. Boom. Okay. Oh, Sabrina, you commented before. Yeah. Here's a good thing. The SIE and the 99 are like 90% overlap. So you can watch the SIE videos. And I had a guy who would take the SIE and the 99 like 2 days apart. He did the 99 first, then he took the SIE. We really just went, we had the 99 book, but it was so much overlap. So Sabrina, everything, okay. Is it 6 years? Thanks, Hannah. See, I never fucking know. You know what I'm doing? I'm thinking states. Thank you very much. Arbitration is 6 years, Hannah. See, you were ready. You corrected me. That's awesome. Okay. So Sabrina, go through my SIE videos. They'll cover you for that 99. Okay. Okay. I didn't get to it, Rock Nemo. Not yet. I didn't get to it yet. I'm still working my way down. Okay, so don't sweat the investment companies too much. Just know whether they're taxable or not, which they are. Know the different types, know the share classes, stuff like that. 63 is 63. If you're studying, if you can study all day, it's definitely a lot. But yeah, it's tight. It's definitely tight. It's a tight window if you're working. If you're off all week, it should be enough. Okay. Laritza, okay. Boom. I love that. You're Laritza, just keep hammering the new. Remember, don't just focus on the weak stuff. When you fail, I know you're taking a week from tomorrow, but make sure you focus on everything, not just the stuff that you're a week on. Okay. Okay, let me go. That's fine, Pickle. You're going to be fine. A week is enough. I promise you. It's hard. And here's the thing. So I'll get to, hold on. So where are you? Bianca, beat the 7. You're going to beat this. Okay. You're going to be ready for it. Just remember, this is the way the 60 guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the way the 63 goes. This is what happens every fucking time. They start reading. I get the complaints. I don't understand it. It's not English. I don't get it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't get any of this shit. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Oh, I'm starting to get it. And then they go, oh, wait, I'm getting it. And this is what happens. You're scoring in the 50s, 55, 60s. Okay. All right. And then you're like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's hard stuff. I can't read it. It's too hard. My brain hurts. Wait, my brain doesn't hurt that much. It's not so bad. I get it now. I get that. So a broker dealer is not an IA. Broker dealers have to execute. IAs give advice. And then also, oh, I'm getting 70s, 75s, and then crickets. I don't hear from them until a week later they go, I passed. It's literally the way the 63 goes. It's bad, 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 and then good. So you read the book and take a fucking shit ton of questions. You got to get the timing down, people. When you're taking the 63, you need to get yourself at an hour or less. Not 30 minutes, at an hour or less. So this, because I'm telling you right now, you don't get a lot of time. And at the end of the day, having 15 minutes at the end is a lot of time. Okay. So Bianca and Pickle, after you're done, Bianca's just keep taking a test. I'll get better, I promise. And then remember, it's not just taking tests. It's taking tests and review this shit. So you have one more year. You have. When did you take the SIE? When did you last work, Daniel? If you took if you have the SIE now, it lasts for 4 years unless you get registered. So get something in your books. Okay. Okay, we're gonna nail it. Okay, we're gonna nail it. Okay, we are absolutely gonna nail this thing. Okay, you're gonna sit on here. You're gonna join the Facebook group. Join that. They have a newbies and they have 2 chats in there. The newbies feeling overwhelmed, and then the SIE. It's unbelievable. It's gonna be good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So but you took the SIE. You had to take it in. Here's the thing. When did you take the SIE? I don't care about the other shit. That's gone. You didn't take the SIE in 2016. When did you take the SIE? Okay. And by the way, Shane, did that help you with the settlements? I hope that helped you. Okay. We're going to get you through. Join the study groups on Facebook. Tutor. Find other people to work with. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference. Okay. And by the way, you saw Matt pass, so you're on the hook now. Okay. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay, and don't worry, Rock. I think your questions are coming up now. Okay. Matt, I know you're gonna nail it. I have no doubt. Okay. Daniel, boom. Okay. Okay. Drew, hold on. I gotta go down there. Oh, you're taking it on Saturday. I thought you said you had it. Okay, that's fine. Just take your time, my man. Take your time, and then you have 4 years to do it. Hold on. Wait. You mean the 65, not the 63. 65, read the book. You got to read the book. You don't have a fucking choice. You have to read the book. I'm assuming you mean the 65. So read the book and maybe go through the back end. What'll help too is the SIE. There's 65 has a lot of 7 stuff on it. So maybe you watch my 7 videos or my oh, got it. Okay, so you're taking the 63 next. Okay, just take a lot of questions. Take a lot of questions. Okay. I got it because I thought you said 6 and 63. I got it. So the 63, get through the book. I promise you it gets better. I just did the whole story on that. How it fucking goes horrible at first. You just got to read the book. Boom. I like achievable too. Here's the thing. Get achievable. This is what I tell everyone. If you're taking an exam, this is the perfect thing. Use achievable to learn it and buy the Cap and Q Bank. And Michael Weiss has a discount code. He gives you 300,000% off. No, it's like 10% or something. 10, whatever it is. So go check out Michael Weiss. He'll give you a discount code, just save a couple bucks. Okay. Boom. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now, on a syndicate, right? So if we're the members of a syndicate, this is super easy, right? So if we're members of a syndicate, and I am, like, maybe it's 10 of us, okay? Facebook, I'm so happy for you. So now, Kyle, let's say we have 10 syndicate members, underwriters in this syndicate group, and we do an Eastern, okay? That means, say, Kyle, you fuck up and you don't sell what you're supposed to. You're supposed to sell 100 grand. You sell 50 grand. That leaves 50 grand left over. If we do an Eastern, all of us split the 50 grand and keep selling it until it's all gone. So in Eastern, it's an undivided. We're all helping each other out. Okay? I always think of the Eastern Bloc countries, which is Putin's trying to do again. They're all together whether they want to or not. Okay? So Eastern means we're all together. It's like pulling your tips in a way. Western, you're on your own. If you said, Kyle, you said you're going to sell 100 grand and you sell 50 grand, good for you. You have to come up with the rest of the money. Now, we can offer to help you. We're not obligated to. That's the difference. If I have a bunch of people willing to buy it, sure, I'm going to take it off your hands, but I'm taking the money from it. You'll make a little bit, but I'm making the money. So Eastern, we're all together, and we have to pick up each other's slack. And then we do it based on our original percentage. So if we're all 10% owner, and there's 50,000 left unsold, we all take on 10% of that, which is 5 grand. Western, we take on a Zippo. Pay attention. So if they go, on 50,000 unsold, we have a Western or a divided account. It goes, if it says how much is your thing, Western, Zippo. You don't know a thing. Okay. A little bit, not heavy. Okay. Jared, I hope you're still on here. Yeah, you might have to do PE ratio, might have to do earnings per share, might have to recognize dividend payout ratio, but nothing crazy. Most of it's going to be recognizing difference between the balance sheet and income statement, stuff like that, and knowing what the formulas are for. Like, know that a PE ratio is for a growth company. Like, I got a question, blah, 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 and one of the answers was a low PE shows greater value. That's the answer. Because it was like the other one was like PE is price divided by earnings growth. No, that's PEG. Okay. Yes, they are, Juan. They are. The options are not as hard as everyone thinks they are, but they're hard. They're regs. They're principal exams. They got to be harder. Okay. Hope that helps a little, Jared. Don't worry about it. PE ratio, maybe dividend payout ratio, maybe earnings per share. Know the difference between income, balance sheet. Know the difference between fundamental and technical. Probably be okay. Okay. Difference between a REIT and a RELP. Okay. God, I'm so far behind. Between a REIT and a RELP. A REIT is a real estate investment trust. It is registered. It is liquid. And when you buy it, you can buy it. It's liquid. So it means you can buy the shares and you can sell them next day. You can buy them on margin. Okay. Yeah, talk to each other. Yeah, help each other out. Juan, talk to Pickle. Talk to Bianca, who took she destroyed the 7. Talk to Hannah. She's probably so happy. Hopefully she's not drunk yet. Now, a REIT trades on an exchange. You can buy it on margin. You can sell it short. The difference is, too, that they only pass through the gains, right? They pass through 90% of their gains or their net income, and then they keep 10%. And then that money hasn't been taxed, so you pay taxes on it then. But they're very liquid. That's the big thing, okay? Now, Real estate limited partnerships are none of that. They pass through both the gains and the losses because it's a limited partnership. They have to pass through all of the gains and the losses. And remember, the losses aren't really just always losses. Sometimes it's like depreciation or a write-off or something like that where you get a tax break, okay? They are not liquid, okay? They are not liquid, okay? There you go, Juan. I like that. I told the story that I failed one exam in my life. I was taking the 62. I wasn't ready. I got cocky, right? Okay. Okay. Anyone who took the SIE, okay. So, oh, that's funny, Ryan. It's fair, though. Anyone who took the SIE recently, help Rachel out because she wants to know basically how she's using SDC, how it compares. I think they're pretty close. So I took the 62. And that's one of those exams that it's a New York Stock Exchange compliance officer exam. I wasn't ready for it. I got cocky. I barely studied. And the problem was it changes every week because the New York Stock Exchange comes out with new news every week, right? So I took this and understand. So I had the first 5 questions. I'm like, I fucking got this. Okay. I got this. I was like, the first 5 questions, I was like, I own this test. I don't think I'm getting any wrong. Then the door opened and Mike Tyson walked in the room and he punched me in the face for the next 3 hours. I missed by 1. I got a 69 or whatever it was at the time. I couldn't fucking believe it. I mean, literally, I was like, oh, this is easy. And then I had a concussion by the end. I mean, it was horrible. Okay. Okay. Gunnar, that's awesome. Kyle, it's boom. So okay, so here's the thing. It's in what you do is you join the membership group. Hold on one second. Hold on. Gunnar, I'll get you. I want to get you. Hold on. I get this. Boom. Boom. Rock, see what so Rachel, see what Rock said. Boom. Look what they're saying. They're saying it's pretty close. Okay. Oh, he had no availability. Yeah, he teaches a very tight range. I'm the only one who's a whore. And the only reason I have openings because they tutor from 9 in the morning till midnight. There's anything wrong with it. I'm a whore. Okay. I just teach. I mean, I like money. So I teach 7 days a week, almost 15 hours a day. Charge $185 an hour, but okay. Okay. Yes, it could be. Ryan, it is. And I have a video on it. Not deep, though. Gunner, that's awesome. Boom, long enough. Boom, I love it. That's awesome. I fucking love it. Okay, good. Jackie, what a lot of people do because I'm expensive, they find someone else to pair up with and they do it because I charge the same rate for 2 people. I'm greedy, but I don't have to be crazy. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where are we? Okay. Monopoly testable? You mean the game? Nah. I know what you mean. I'll get to it. Okay. Well, I'm way behind. Okay. Oh, REIT and Ralph. Lauren, I hope you're still on here. I'm only 20 minutes behind, but I hope I got to it. 25 minutes behind. So a REIT is very liquid. A RELP is not. A REIT passes through 90%. A RELP passes through all of it. Okay. And you can't trade a RELP. And you buy it and you become a limited partner. You have to fill out the subscription agreement, everything. Boom. Okay. Ainer, how are you? Okay. By the way, okay, memory tips. The only thing I can think is remember. So, remember, I always tell people write the word long stock because I'm not going to fucking Zoom because every time I do, it shuts me down. Right here, I'm long stock. Above it, write sell call. That's a covered call. Below it, write buy a put. That's going to help you a lot. And then a short stock, you put below it, put sell a put, and above it, put buy a call. Because buy for protection, sell for income. Okay, you gotta watch my videos on that. I think they will help. Hold on. Here, I'm going to help. Somebody asked for the so here we go. Where are we? Options math. Okay. Now here's a link to my option stuff. Now remember, some of them you have to be a member to do. Okay. 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 Now let me go back on this. Back to the top. I'm so far behind. So Shane, I hope that helped a little bit. I don't know if you're still on. You're probably in bed. Hopefully you are. Okay. Everyone feels that way. Okay. Everyone feels that they're running into a roadblock Don't worry about it. We got this, Jackie. We got it. The SIE, you don't need to be a fucking brain, okay? For the options, it's $20 a month. If you want to do the classes, it's $25 or $50 a month. But we meet every fucking Sunday, right? Oh, it's starting Saturday, it's starting Fridays in September. But we meet every Sunday night. We meet every Sunday night. We do a 7 class. We do a 65, 66 class at 6, a 7 class at 7, and then the options class at 8. Boom. I'm not going to sign you up. You sign up. Go hit the join button. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. Jackie, don't worry about it. Just relax. You got this. You're doing fine. Just keep reading, adding knowledge. Make sure you understand investment risks and what the register can and can't do. Okay. Daniel, we're going to nail this, right? We're going to nail this thing. Take your time. No testing tomorrow. Add knowledge. Watch my 24 hours before. Watch some of my videos. Just take your time. Go through the crunch and facts or whatever the vendor has, the little key concepts things. Take your time. Boom. Okay. And there's 100% right. Okay. Take your time. Read every fucking word. Okay. I know, Kyle, you're going to nail it. And don't forget, if you do it, if you do the upper one, we have the class on Sundays where we just go over options for an hour. Yeah, it's tough. So I'm telling you right now, the best thing you do, Daniel, is just read. This is what you do. Read the question. Don't try to solve it. Just read the question, read the answers, and then go back. You know what's funny? I watched somebody put out a thing, best way to take tests. It's literally everything I say to do. And I just get that from I don't do studies. I'm not a smart guy. I don't research. I just do it from a limit. Okay. Now, let's talk about, So now, Nick, hope you're still on here. I'm going to answer the question. I didn't see the word durable. So let's go through the different types of power of attorney. There's limited power of attorney, which ends at a capacitation or death. There's full power of attorney, which means you can do trades and move the money, and it still ends at incapacitation or death. Durable power of attorney goes through incapacitation. Okay. Boom, pickle. Fucking love it. That's awesome. We're going to see you. Join in. Get on those videos, baby. Now, durable goes through incapacitation but ends at death. Okay. And they have limited and full. Nick, I hope you're on here. Now, the fourth one is what they call springing power of attorney, and it's starting to pop up. Springing power of attorney, means it becomes enforced when something happens. So, like if I gave you, Nick, springing power of attorney, you have no control over my account yet. But once I become incapacitated or in a coma or something like that, then your power of attorney kicks in. It only kicks in at a future event, and I definitely saw that on the test. Okay. And the SIE, no, couple. Don't worry about them, Rachel. Okay. Again, Tyler, not a lot on the 86, 87. That actually takes brains. Okay. Yeah. You can, but not a lot of places let you do part-time. I mean, some do. If you find a small firm and you want to just come in and help them out, yeah, you could. Okay. Oh, Nick, I'm glad. I was afraid you left already and you heard me say the wrong thing. Okay. Kyle, if you go onto my channel, hit the join button. Hit join. And then when we do all the videos are on YouTube, but my classes are on Zoom. So it's back and forth. Okay. Good group. They all start study groups. I think some are becoming friends. Okay. I don't know how many places that you work part-time. So you can always ask, right? You can always work at like a Northwestern or Fidelity. Now, here's the thing. Fidelity does do part-time, but they don't do it a lot. Like they had reached out to me. They wanted me to do something. And I said, look, I can only do it till noon. They go, okay. They went back and they said, okay, it doesn't work. Because I said, if I'm going to work there, I want benefits. So you can work part-time in some of these places. Some of them just remote and you can pretend it's part-time. Okay. Well, I don't know what level you did. Did you buy if you bought serious study time, you get the classes. Okay. If you bought just the options classes, you just options videos, you just get the options videos. If you bought serious study time, you get the series 7 class and then the options videos. If you pay the $50 a month one, you get the option class, the 7 class, and the options videos, plus all the membership fees. Okay. There you go. Look, Alvis, everyone, listen, pay attention to this. Alvis, at 11 a.m. Central, which is 12 p.m. Eastern, okay? Serious study time. Then, boom, you get the 7 class, okay? That's awesome. We'll see you then. I'll see you Sunday. But you can watch the options videos now. Listen, look, everyone taking the 7. Look at this. Alvalis is running the study group, but he's part of it. People get in. It's 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Central. It's on my Zoom. It's Sunday. Sunday. Pickle Sunday. Now, if you go to my website, series7exam.org, you can click. There's a free Zoom groups. I have free Zoom groups. Boom, you go on there. Okay. Just go on there and jump in. Okay. There you go. I love it. Okay. Nate, we got this. I'm so far behind. Nate, we got this. Okay. Take your time. Read. Okay. Pickle, we got this. Again, Aaron, as I'm telling the other one. Okay. Oh, there you go. Got it. Oh, got it. I got it. That works. Okay. Pickle, join it. It'll help. We talked about this. Okay. Well, you can watch the replays. I put the replay on the next day. At 7 o'clock at night, you have a men's baseball league. Well, watch it while you're on the bench. Okay. Watch it and play the outfield. Go right field. They're not going to hit you. You can do it then. Okay. Now, by the way, I'm moving it to Friday nights. It's Sunday. Their class, the Zoom class, is 11 a.m. Central on Saturdays. I'm moving it to Fridays in September. Okay. Again, the 9-10 is fucking hard. If you can get the 9-10, get it. Okay. Pickle again. That's awesome. Okay. I think you I think you go with what they give you. Don't add your own shit into it. Okay. Okay. Laritza, if something isn't mentioned, they say it's 6 years. So if they don't mention, if that's what they said on FINRA, if they don't mention a time frame, it's 6 years. But they pretty much do. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. The one I sent is the paid one, Kyle. There's a couple free videos in there. The one I linked is the one you need to be a member to join that one. To see it, but that's why I was putting it in there. And they have all the, here's the thing, they have all the problem solving because I don't use those damn T-charts, right? I use a different way of method, very visual. Basically, most people, I teach it in like 20 minutes. It's fucking insane. It's really good. Okay, so now. Okay, Audra, remember this. Cost base when you buy stock. So if you buy a call or sell a put, your break even is cost base. Oh, okay. So when you stock an option, just whatever the break even is, baby. So if you buy stock, there's a couple of rules. If you buy stock and buy a put, a married put, the break even is your cost basis. Okay. If you buy it and it's not connected, then your break even is where you bought the stock. If you buy stock and sell a call, your break even is where your break even is not your cost basis. Your cost basis is where you buy the stock. Remember that. If you buy stock and sell a call, the stock is the cost basis. When you sell the call, they treat that as its own little proceeds. That's what you have to think. Okay, I'm not even past. I'm into 9 o'clock. Okay. Yichin, I hope you watch my videos. Again, Audrey, if you're not taking it this week, hopefully not. We can go over it Sunday. Just make sure we remember. Okay. Hannah again. Okay. Now, Pickle. Oh, you're watching my videos. Go watch them first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Yes. I don't like them either, Amanda. Amanda Sands. Okay. Hold on, Audrey. I'll get to it. Okay. Don't worry about futures and forwards, Wendy, too much. Hold on. Amanda, yes. You get access to my math. It's okay. Yes. That's what I want to show you, Audrey. That's what I want to do. Okay. Because I don't want to open up the Zoom here. That's why. But remember, there are 3 things that don't affect cost basis. Selling a covered call, accrued interest, and dividends do not affect cost basis. That's all. Okay, now, Pickle, go watch my videos. But remember something. If I buy something, so if you have a debit spread, okay, that means that say you buy a call at 50, say you buy a 50 call at 8 and sell a 60 call at 4. The one with the higher premium dictates everything. That's the dominant, okay? So if you buy a 50 call at 8 and sell a 60 call at 4, okay? The dominant option is one with the break. What was I going to say? Audra knows. She knows. She's been on there. So now it's the other people we got to make sure they know. It's Amanda that's got to understand that my options are the fucking shit. Okay. Now, hey, did anyone? Kate, it could happen. Between 30 and 40 is not totally uncommon. Anyone who took the SIE later, can they answer Myra's question? Were there a lot of conversions on the SIE? I think there's not a lot, but I want somebody else to answer that too. So now, if you always find the dominant option of the bigger premium, if that option is a buy, it's a debit. If that option is a sell, it's a credit. Okay. And remember, so if the dominant option is a buy, the spread is a debit. And then you remember debit, widen, and exercise. So remember, dead wives can't nag. Debit, widen, dead wives, okay, can't nag. Credit, narrow. It's offensive, but whatever. Debit, widen is dead wives, right? And then wide guys need to exercise. So debit, widen, exercise. Credit, narrow, can't nag. Credit, narrow, expire. Okay. Don't go in the weeds. Okay. And yeah, Nick, it's 6 years. I'm fucking off. Thank you, Hannah, for fixing that. Okay. Again, I think we're good. Okay. Covered call, accrued interest, and dividends, Audrey. Dividends. Okay. Starting to catch up. They can't recommend. Here's the thing. The answer, they can issue it a buy rating, but they can't recommend it by that. They have to, there you go. So you have one conversion. There you go. Boom. You can't make a recommendation until you know what the customer wants. So if you just make a recommendation based on just the research, that would be a blanket recommendation, and that's not okay. I think that's what you meant. Okay. Boom. There you go. Yeah, one beer. Yeah, one beer. One beer. Okay. Yes, I think Kaplan, I think, are harder. I think they're more complicated. Okay. We're going to nail this, Larissa. We're going to fucking nail this thing, right? We're going to beat the crap out of this test. Okay. Benchmark's freaking hard. Just so I would take a test every day. Don't worry about the benchmark. It's always hard. Okay. But make sure you know investment risks and make sure you know what the register rep can and can't do. Okay. 3 is fine. Okay. How about this? You go watch my videos, and every time I curse, you can take a shot. Okay. Yeah, I can. Okay. Munis and suitability, baby. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, that's the thing. You're going to get 6. If you're above, if you can get just a little bit higher, review the questions, maybe take them with the answers off. Maybe that helps. 65s, you're right there. 60s, you're just away. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go. You focus on investment risks and what the register rep can't do, and watch my quick and dirty before. Okay. Yes, Mara, I have a whole video called options for the SIE. Hold on, I'm going to plug it in here. Hold on. Options for the SIE. That's free. Remember, SIE is free. Nothing for the SIE do I charge for. It's just for the 7, because if you have a fucking job, you can do this. Options for the SIE. This will help me, Mara. Hold on. This will help. I have a lot of good stuff in here. Weston, then what are you doing? Get off here. Weston, go get it. Just get some. Watch my quick and dirty. Go get some sleep. Get off here. Go to sleep. You shouldn't be on here. Okay. How did you fucking get 10 margin questions, Gunnar? That's insane. That's like you got almost the most ever. It does happen a little bit sometimes. I know that. I'm just saying. Okay. But with it, Weston, I know, I get it. I I'm just fucking around with you, right? So just get some sleep. I want you to pass. I want you to come on Tuesday and say, I fucking destroyed that. Okay. But yeah, but you passed, which is good. Were they hard? Gunnar, were they hard? Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'll help you with that, Audra. Hold on. I have to go back to Drew. Just as I tell everyone, just keep taking tests on the 63. Okay. Myra, I just put a link to the calls and puts for the SIE. Matt, we're gonna nail it. We're gonna nail it. Margins, I thought was Gunner. Was it hard on the test or not hard? Yes, exactly. There's good. It sucks that you had them, but they're not hard. Okay, but you got to know them. It's like you can't blow them off. Okay. Again, this is what I love. I love buying the achievable to learn and by the Kaplan QBank to challenge yourself. I wish STC would sell their questions, but they won't. I mean, they sell a supplemental like four tests. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Kappa, go Weston. Oh, you're fine. You're gonna rock this thing. Take it. If you read just read every word. Okay. You know what some people do? They go, I only got a 70 because they got 70 questions right out of the 75. No, you got more, but okay. No, Wendy, I don't think you need to. Oh, yes, for the 66, you might have to calculate it, but it's very easy. You watch my video. It's not hard. It's going to be harder than that. Weston, you're fine. Just make sure you watch my last minute quick and dirty on it, and then go just boom, get some sleep. You're going to be fine. Just read every word. I can't say that enough. Take your time. Don't rush. Remember, there's no Go, Ivy, go get the Kaplan one. Get the Kaplan QBank. That'll help. Or the Achievable. But I think Kaplan QBank, they sell it on their own. Okay. Again, Juan, I hope I answered like with Aaron. 9-10's fucking hard. You gotta respect it. Okay. Drew, we're gonna nail this. Don't worry. Don't be shaken. It's not hard. Kaplan and STC has really hard questions. Oh, again, the Achievable. I think that's the way to go. Just do that. It's going to help you a lot. I think the finals, it's about the same, but I do think the benchmark is really hard. Ryan, that's awesome. Okay. Good, Ivy. That's good. Buy the Kaplan QBank. I'm starting to catch up. Kyle, you should have it. Those are the those help a lot. Okay. Yeah, he's tight. Like I said, I tutor like 12 hours a day. So it's just like, that's why I do it. I mean, I'm trying to pay everything down so that I can just, and then I make a surprising amount of money off YouTube. So the goal is to have it where I can tutor less and just live off the YouTube. I'm making a ridiculous amount of money off both. And it's great. I do free stuff and it works out. Okay. I agree. And Jack, you take the SIE, you're good to go. Don't worry about it. Are you in a study group or anything? If you're in a study group, that would help. There's definitely people on the Facebook group trying to join study groups. You're a little late because I think you're going to nail it and not have to worry about it, but whatever it is, okay. Yes, I am telling you right now. I'm telling you it happens a lot. Just if all these exams, right? So everyone goes, oh, the 60, somebody goes, oh, I said the 63 was easy, that I could pass a drunk. I could probably pass a drunk because I'm a fucking moron. Because I love this shit, okay? But the 63 is an easy test if you study hard, and it's a hard test if you think it's easy. The 7 is just hard, okay? The 7 is a hard test. I mean, it's not impossible. You just got to work your way through it, okay? Yes, I have videos on it, but I 100% think that you just got to know, and I go over the stuff you need to know in the video, that it's a viable investment. And the whole thing is, remember, the Uniform Prudent Investor Act says if you think the thing's suitable for them, you can put them in it. Okay. Yeah. Some of their questions. Yeah, Lisa Lowe, I like STC. I do. I definitely don't mind STC. Anyway, yeah, they might ask about them on the SIE. I don't think they'll ask about monopolies. The little man with the mustache. No, I'm kidding. It's a bad joke. It's yeah, they could ask about them. Just that they're illegal, right? That's what you're gonna know. Okay, it's the Antitrust Act. Okay. Okay, leading, lagging. Okay, you will not have to remember them. There's 36 of them. I can't remember them. I guess I could if I tried, but I don't because I don't want to and I don't need to. Here's the thing. Leading is telling us where we're going. That's like the next 6 to 12 months. The S&P 500 is one of them. Housing starts. Things telling the future. Coincident is where we are now. The UT, you mean University of Texas? Well, okay, so they had, is that what you mean, Weston? Or do you mean UIT, which is barely tested? But I'll talk about it. Leading is where we're going to go. Lagging, coincident is where we are right now. Lagging is where we were. Like corporate profits are lagging. So just remember that leading us tells you where we're going. Coincident is now. Lagging is where we were. Okay. Okay. I agree. Just get on it. You got to read the question, but you can't spend hours doing it. I agree. Yeah. Oh, Gunner, I don't disagree. They think you're cheating, right? They make you put your fingers in their pockets and make you take your shirt off. No, I'm kidding. They but when I have pockets, they made me run. Oh my, you mean like my UGMA? Got it. Okay, I can do that. I was like University of Texas. I can go off on a little bit, but it's been a while. No, that's all they are. That's all we are. That's all they do. They're not deeper than that. They're not deeper than that. Don't memorize them. It's not worth it. If you get one question, you're gonna get it. UGMA. Ain't here. Don't worry about them. They're not going to be tested that heavy. And mostly it's about what they mean. Okay. The FINRA test will be similar to the exam. They write it. Okay. Hold on. We wanted to yeah, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, make sure you have clean underwear on when you go in there. Okay. I mean, almost like they make you squat and cough. Okay. That's the next step. Okay. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what. If you know what I mean, you've either watched too many movies or you've been in there. Okay. Everyone pay attention to that. Boom. Okay. Okay, wait. So I want to get to Yep, if you're any membership level, basically from Weston, that's funny. I will get you. Okay, now. Weston, I will get you. I want to get you before you go to sleep. Okay. If you're a member of the $20 or higher, the 19 by the way, guys, if you're gonna join the membership, don't do it. I hope you didn't do it. Do it on a laptop or desktop, because if you do it on an iPhone, fucking Apple adds 30% to the cost. They suck. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Try my way and see if you like it. That's just for $20 you get them. But if you jump it up to 50, you get the classes too. Okay. Yes, Wendy is 100% right. It's not just the math. You need to understand it. That's why I like the class, because we like to talk about stuff. Okay. I agree. There's very little math. If you could blow off all the math on the essay and still probably get a 90. Okay. Again, Mara, you might get one or two, but again, more it's just about know that stock splits give you more shares worth less. Know that convertibles, you might have to do it, but I highly doubt it. Okay. You absolutely could get 30 to 40 option questions. It's not super common, but it's not totally rare. Okay. Here we go. I want to get to it. Hold on. Weston, we got this. Okay. Position limits. I want to get in there. So now, and Weston, I think you're next on this if you can stay awake. Okay, now. So when they say same side, they mean bulls and bulls, right? Okay. So when they're looking at position limits, which are literally how many options you can own at one time. And by the way, you and anyone you have control over. So if you and I have a discretion over each other's accounts, they combine our accounts. Okay. So let's say they say you can have 175,000 contracts. If you have 150,000 long calls, you can only sell 20 up to 25,000 short puts. Okay. Sell short puts. So they combine long calls and short puts together and they add them up. And those two, if they're over the limit, then you're in a violation. Same thing and then the bulls with the bulls, and then the bears with the bears. So buy puts and sell calls, they combine. And then that's how many you can own at a one time. Now, because they don't want you to move the market, and they're big. I mean, a busy stock, it could be 175,000 contracts, which is a lot. Exercise limits are how many you can exercise of those things in a given 5-day period. Okay. So position limits are how many you can own. Exercise limits are how many you can exercise in a given 5-day period. Okay. Oh, got it, Weston. Oh, awesome. Okay. Good. So you're not too late. Okay. Again, for the 66, you might have to calculate alpha, but very basic. Okay. Yeah, get the Kaplan one along with your achievable and STC. You're good. Okay. Strategy, Thomason, Cardwell. First thing, I just did a video on this. Just open the book, start reading. That's all I got to do. Open the book. Good. Open the book, start reading. Okay. Read from cover to cover. Don't take notes. You can highlight stuff, but I don't even like highlighting. Just read the book cover to cover. Don't do the questions. Just read it cover to cover. Then go back and do the chapter quizzes. Then do the chapter quizzes to get then find out what you actually retained. That's why I don't like you doing right after the test, because God damn it, if you take a quiz right after you read a chapter, of course you're going to do well on it. You just read the fucking chapter. But get through it first. Good. Okay. They definitely have. What happens is usually the ones that are replicated might be on the exam. Okay, the UT. Okay. I'd rather talk about the U, right? Texas, University of Texas. Okay, Longhorns, right? Okay, now, UTMA and UGMA. So when you have a child, if somebody walks into your office and wants to open an account and they are 17, what do? Kick them out. Why? Well, one, because it's never a good idea to be alone in a room with a 17-year-old. Nothing good happens from that, okay? So kick them out. They can't kick him or her out. Do they want to open a joint account? Sure, they can't. No joint accounts, okay? Okay. Okay, now, what's the best way to do? So we're going to go on there. So now, so what they can do is open an UTMA or an UGMA, okay? These are child accounts. So here's the big things. One, it's one child, one custodian. Fucking remember that. One child, one custodian. Any adult can be a custodian. It doesn't have to be a parent. Any adult can be a custodian, but it does have to be an adult. Can you do margin? No. Can you short stock? No. And now remember, so that's it. So now if you put the money in, it's not tax-free. It doesn't go tax deferred. If it earns any taxes, who owes the taxes? Why, yes, young man, the kid does, okay? So the minor owes the taxes, which seems fair, but he fucking earned the money, so he has to pay taxes on it, okay? Okay. Boom. Boom. You're going to nail it. I know we're going to nail this thing. You're going to rock this thing. Now, UGMA at 18, it becomes the kids, and you're very limited. You can only buy securities or cash in there, okay? UTMA is a little more open. You can do other investments like art and collectibles and stuff like that in the UTMA account. And it's older. It's up to what they call the age of majority, which is anywhere from 21 to 25, depending on the state. Now, remember, it's not like you can walk into a state and choose UGMA or UTMA. Each state is either UGMA or UTMA. Because remember, it's a Uniform Gift to Minors Act or Uniform Transfer to Minors Act. Most are switching to UTMA, but it doesn't mean they will. Okay, Mississippi will probably be the last one to do it. Okay, so, I mean, they're not even to have franchise banks in there. My son went to Ole Miss, and we have Bank of America. They didn't have one in the entire state, not a single Bank of America. They don't allow big banks in there for the most part. Now, they keep it close. Now, but each state has their own right. I'm a big Federalist guy. I'm a big fan of Federalists. Now, I will get to the fiscal stuff in a second. I haven't gotten past that yet. So I hope that helps a little bit. That's what you need to know. Remember, the kid pays the taxes, and I don't think it's testable, but if the kid earns more than $2,100, if a kid earns more than $2,100, they owe taxes on, what do you call it? At the parents' rate. By the way, I just fucking read this. How often do you visit prisons, Wendy? I need to know that. That's an interesting question. When we meet for our lesson, I need to know that. Inquiring minds need to know. Okay, so somebody asked fiscal. Okay, somebody asked about fiscal. I can't remember where it is, but I did see it. I don't want to forget it. Okay, now fiscal policy 4. Okay, well, boom, Rachel. It's going to be a long but a good weekend. Okay, now fiscal policy versus monetary. Fiscal policy is like that fucking Keynesian shit. He's horrible. Okay, he just got lucky that he had an 80-year bull run. Okay, so now Fiscal policy believes that only the government can get you out of a jam. Okay. So they believe that if the economy is going bad, they're going to lower taxes and raise. That's the government. And they're going to raise spending. It's called supply side, right? So, or demand, I guess it's demand side, right? So they're basically they're lowering taxes for everyone and then raising spending, infrastructure projects, spending money. Okay. That's fiscal. They use the taxes and interest infrastructure spending to impact the market. I think it doesn't work. I want less government, not more. Now, okay. Now, you're gonna nail this. We're gonna nail this. Okay, Weston. Let's just get through this. Okay. They might ask about the new CE. Just know it's annual. Ever know the new CE as of January is annual? Anyone who's past a 7, I don't know if you have to take it by the end of this year or you have to the end of next year. Who knows? Now, monetary policy is the Federal Reserve. That's them affecting the money supply. That's them when the economy is going well, they raise rates and sell treasuries. And when the economy is going down, they lower rates, the discount rate, and they buy treasuries from the banks. Hope that helps. Hope that fiscal thing helped. I don't know who asked for it. Okay. Okay. And they could. They absolutely could ask about CE. I don't see why they wouldn't, because they understand the rules are now it's annual. And you take like I took it last December. Holy crap. Oh no. Yeah, there you go. An error. That's perfect. I think I took it in January before I shut the broker dealer down. I had like, oh my God, like 12. Because I have like 9 licenses. I have a bunch of licenses. So I have to take one for each one. It's a pain in the ass. Okay. Not hard. It just takes forever to do it. A lot of AML. And then you have to do your own firm shit. But luckily my firm shut down, so I didn't have to do it. Okay. Hey, I have more shit to do. I have to go fit. My daughter moved into the town. She's across the way. A lot of bullshit. I have to go fix. And my granddaughter's birthday, her 2-year birthday is tomorrow. And the grandson is on Monday or Sunday. I have to finish building a table. I thought I was done with that when my last kid turned 22. But alas, did not happen. Okay. Everyone, God, you don't know how much I look forward to the Tuesday and Thursday nights. I love talking to you guys. I almost don't feel like a loser all day long. Okay. I don't feel alone. I love having you guys here. I seriously, I know it sounds like people saying it. I literally love talking to you guys. If you like other people on YouTube, go check out Brandon Rith on Basic Wisdom. Check out Susie Rhodes and Pastmaster. Check out Brian Lee over on Test Geek. He's good stuff. Okay. Good videos. Don't forget my membership stuff. You can join that. We do it. I love doing this, guy. Don't forget the Facebook group. Join the FINRA exam prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. They have little chat groups in there. They're awesome. Super. And it's a little private. I keep it private so that what you say in there sort of stays in there. Okay. Okay. Everyone. Thank you guys and gals. Everyone, may the force be with you. I don't see Greg on here. May the force be with you, everyone. Wash your hands. Y'all have a good night. I will see you all on the flip side. Boom. I will see you on Tuesday. Hopefully Sunday. You guys join the membership. I'll see you Sunday. Go. Get out of here. Get off my screen. Go get some sleep, Weston. Go beat